Yeah, man.
Ghana's Olympic torchbearer. Kwame Zefakando.
Kwaku! I'll see if you're today.
I see what is my canoe for us and no better TV. BBC, I research.
Said
they would actually know for our unique.
Maintain
the obeying peace for 10 years, they are coming from.
Nah, BBC research. You remember? Are you sure?
Oh, sure. Coming to Yakama Muntianka.
Said
he now quite 10 years I've come from one.
That's why you're not Juma. Oh, Juma.
So, I'm boarding. Nti say we adwuma kwa me say nandra na me catch on
say
you we say papa obey lawyer obey doctor me the doctor ma adwem say pan ye nko a you say no for hweka wanka
foolish boy
so why you say doctor ayo pan ye
ai
come na me the say ni nyomo ye na ye o ana say mama na mo ware bebe no mo nyini jaba
Andy minim.
I am found. No, Johnny.
Me send me research. Who are research?
Look at them. You finish your room discussing a polygamy. So that chop will be a phone line. I could be frosty. How come? I want to do a small kid. You manage your home. That's what you need here. Me my shame go craft for TV station to be a documentary. Okay, crash view of crab in the basis. We did 100 and something. I must be 4 or 5. Bobu and the bear. But Crabia Michelle said TV3 documentary. What be 50? No,
now 50. Why are you to the way?
So I'm more shooting for no. I'm going to be become. You will never become what you will. Research in the come what you know. That is a jet ocean for I'm going to be become.
And I should nip back with you.
Into a 50. Now be on your 5. I become 5, 25.
No, you're 25 years. I can't. Now, so be also our back with me 95.
I know the them back. Pressure.
It's young coin and animal.
Pressure. I'm from food. You're my high. I'm from high. Pop.
So yes, Yajatum.
Antina Kwame historically no. Omo mujidi say beginning of creation na a black race na yampa. Kong Abraham mu no mu wari bebre Solomon mu David mu bia wari bebre na wanyina che fine.
Inti ade ne de ne de.
Hai. Ko fu ba ya o me say one man one wife. Na fi mo si echiri ko fa gay aba. We ya ni. Mo si see pop. BBC research in the Kwame come.
Come.
Hai na unza da na me kacho say get to ni bi okotina kai mo hwe oba bi o hipu ade kai bopoto na ni fe dagbara na bomba no hwe no ba ko bom na ni fo na yie pie na wa tawa hye no sister o twa me kawo
Now, I don't know this anymore.
I'm going to say on danger be.
And I said,
Sister, how do you make out? Oh, sister.
Today we're Juma now. She make out. Bye bye.
We share no for no be na make board.
Gagu, Twazu.
Peace 104 the Tiana pay emphasis there fata. MTN say everywhere you go. Na Mekai will say MTN say men kanchira will say wa register with chip ndada. Nemo mobile money ni so. Musa man for be say almost any scars brampa cho mi ni momo debi. Mesrawo. Bombardia say obetrefi and buy office cry a man a simple amount. Call phones na dial star 170 hash star 170 hash na MTN mumu no yentwa untumi san so unya costa 170 hash na no select 4-digit pin number who enter no san re-enter no register OTP no register mumu kama na MTN ye twa to MTN was everywhere you go na opese okọ kata you assume na tie me Kempon cappuccino Lumba se Canada Japan kwa uniba obrafo didi na wabre obamu accommodation transportation match ticket na match ticket I go help Ghana Portugal Ghana Uruguay Ghana Korea no ni na Kempon bema obi na enso obeko CBG bank branch bia wakotua usika ho obeko no packages ni ho na wa choose dia open watua eno no yiwani ebe ye visa bibia kama ho adwuma e de amount na ye do akokata na wakohwe wani so ade enterprise life we say abraboni de obi nim dwonku ade be so ntu bo bra na wa moni ada ho na waye family income security plan bi na aboa ma obusua akohomabode no etumi akoyie se de be ye du ba bi na osika sem anya na ye so mfe sanso ne ye wo funu finance plan unlimited eno so ye bafia na areho aba eno na me ka che so ye besi obi ye no wo so na betira enya areho na aka no sika ni botom na odo ho bataye a ne ye ma funua finance plan unlimited ya ubi bi wuna wo ye insurance isu a we kra enterprise life or see your advantage frey 055 400 1924 which me asene your WhatsApp kra ne no wadi nkomo wo ye bema na wo ta dwun so by heart ayiri so 5 minutes bi ya so dwun so de me wo committee ansia untumi ntena so mesrawo kope maxmed Prostacure capsules. Drugstore bia, pharmacy shop bia benye bi. Maxmed, MAX. X as in xylophone. Ena MED. So Maxmed Prostacure capsules. Betene tekra. Urine retention. Frequency of urine. Any erectile dysfunction. Uta inyas a problem. Bose kidney. Sorry. Prostacure no. Prostate inyas a problem na. Bose wejuman sweni. We say yes, I the boss wa ta na e man edwalai anti-copper Maxmed Prostacure capsules frey 92 ndake mam 055 80 93 123 055 80 93 123 e frame Dan Kwaku Yaboa mini enuanom NS Bruce Smith eni dache hini AK Believer Goodness Energy eni e dia goodie mu samebro eni mato eni bongo di fara e produce show
ano pensu ya shesem na sene de ne echemu award UEFA Champions League matches enra etimi etwaguye na FC Copenhagen ewo Tema Kabrochimemu omo ene Manchester City adepemso a ekoye 0-0 Israel Brochimemu Abrantia Zele wonu ebo brace 7th minute 42nd minute eno tumi ebo sa 2 goals no editia Juventus ebra Maccabi Haifa di enkonim ewo sa big game no emu Dinamo Zagreb wamo etnefie ene Salzburg edepemso ekoye 1-1 ewo ho AC Milan etnefie ema Chelsea etwomo ekamienu a wamo entumi anti Jorginho ono ehye go anedi kana ya to preko penalty 21st minute ano hye sa go no Aubameyang enso edebako eka ho na Shakhtar Donetsk wamo etnefie ene Real Madrid edepemso a ekoye 1-1 Abrante Zuko wano ene share go edikan Edma Shakhtar Donetsk na game no yapon awie kra cross we by and former Chelsea defender Antonio Rudiger ohria diniti kobo bonu say panyan money goalkeeper no e crash moja nyunu a 90+5 and ultimate say Caro Celtic etna Scotland Emma Albi Leipzig from Germany with Chamo by 2-0 Timo Werner Chelsea from Pego or said your coin will bogos no 75th minute Emil Forsberg and so the back eka ho 84th minute na Borussia Dortmund was signal Iduna Park Germany abonten so Jude Bellingham 35th minute and our no to me eshe go no ebra na Sevilla Brantier Nianzou on the 18th minute when we can ashe first go de Sevilla game ni be we no na 1 Paris Saint-Germain one more etna ho any Benfica de Pimsoa and no ekoye 1-1 ho Kylian Lutin Mbappe one eshe go na di kan ewo sa game no mo and afi Yao Mario and also ede bete kano ede ma Benfica
Je guso de agudie ho nsɛm de ma etefo na ebom ka sɛ nyame ya adom enne numre matches a eba beto dwa no 4:45 pepepe Napoli omne Ajax de be hye so Atletico Madrid and Club Brugge nso de be hye so na 7 matches a eba so Rangers and Liverpool by Leverkusen and Porto Barcelona and Inter Milan and Cracker Victoria Plzen and so and Bayern Munich and the be hye so Tottenham Hotspur and the track fan for Tana Fe Sporting Lisbon and the Marseille and the be hye so na mokaya Mohamed Kudus Ghana ni Abrante Emra Ajax omne Liverpool boy no matena bi tumi ekasai na no na Ajax mpanifo atena se hu sampa ni go no eyade a na ewo soro papa enti eye bosome eye September no goal of the month September no obede ma Kudus ni goal a wo share against Liverpool Boboko no
Jetani ni adiani adi chemu wa Leicester City Boboko na so amani abrete tente wa mo chese wa mo team no mfimfi ho nye na nyame adumu a January next season early wa mo kwa akofa Van de Beek na wa mo atumi ede na baba be pie mu amani nyina atumi akonka brante no ni coach one ne bo adwuma ewo Ajax no eyo Erik ten Hag dan so still o feel no ewo Everton ko pie mu ho na nyade ya ne modebo no kwenkan na num ana ora Brendan Rodgers chese onya brante na ebetumi abo ene Wama table 15 million euros at a call say Manchester United from 24 and some no munya prante Donny van de Beek no be piemo stadium ho emwa na niema ntimi konkan na ensam chonya ni den de ekrem kono wano ene de sense we etimi ede ababetudwa
ma yankwa homa so na yani champion chairman millennium chairman Harry Zako eni nkomo na fe ewia ne ato adwumade ne so chairman good morning
and good morning Accra.
Chairman Boko there.
Well, everything is fine, thank God.
Hey, Ghana 40 on Kacho. You say we your ball a chidi kra.
Oh, can you speak English? You know, I'm a Ghana boy.
Okay.
It's not too much good for me.
Okay, Chairman, what I was saying is that it's been a long while. Have you stopped following football?
Not really. You know, I'm not a director. I'm not a shareholder. They never throw my shares. You know, that is okay. You know, I'm not worried, you know. Don't want to fight. As far as Accra House of Folk is doing well, you know, I don't want to fight them, but I will even congrats Togbe Afete. He's doing very well. And, you know, we bought in my time, we bought the Secretariat and we bought Bobby Malan. In my time, I bought those ones. And he has come to build the club really. He's done very well by breaking the Secretariat, building a very nice hostel for the players, you know what I mean? And I think he has taken over for the past 8 or 10 years. And, you know, we have to congratulate Togbe. He's done very, very well. Nobody would do it with this time of the economy. You know, the economy is so bad, you know what I mean? So let's place him. And only what I'm praying to God that he should get a technical team around. I hear that there's a new coach coming in. You know, they have to form a CEO in the club. You know, I will talk to my big senior brother, Dr. Tamaklo. They know the grassroots of the club. You know what I mean? They should build a good management, a technical team. And every week when I was the chairman, every week I go to the training ground. Some of the directors should be, or when there's a management, I don't think the directors should be going to the training ground to go and see what the boys are doing. You know, the boys, they need attention. You know, footballers, they are like your children, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
If you don't go and look for them and you talk to them, but when they see you coming and at the weekend, you visit them at the training ground, and Saturday you go to the camp, you sit with them, if it's small stuff, meat pies, we take for them those days, you know what I mean? They'll be very happy with small drinks. You know, their mind will start tuning, you know what I mean, that, oh, these people are taking care of us. How can we lose this match? Let's go all out and win the match, you know what I mean? This is what I'm praying to God. Things will happen in the House of Folk again. I don't see that. The boys, when I watch them once on TV, they are playing. When they played Kotoko, they really played out of their heart. It doesn't mean they have gone outside. Maybe they didn't have a good treatment outside. You know, in our time, if we are asked to go to Mali, maybe Alaji has or Maxwell Ado or one of us will travel to Mali a week before to go and see the place and come back, where they give us the hotel. Maybe when they go there, they didn't treat them well. You know what I mean? Losing training, that's not the end of Accra House of Folk. You know what I mean? I'm praying to God the day they will come back on the 16th. the boys will really fight out. I hope by then, if I'm in town, I'll go to the stadium and watch them. Halftime, I can really talk with them or do everything what we have to win. We have to work hard. Unity is the best in everything. If you don't have unity, it will not work. So let's pray to God. Everything will go well on the system. If it doesn't go well, we have that's not the end of Accra House of Folk. We'll still build a team. They should work hard and win the league. You know what I mean? Or if they can win the league, look at Manchester United. They are not building. It took them time. Liverpool took them about 30 years before they could take a league. And now look at Liverpool. They are descending. But they will pick up, you know what I mean? Let's pray to God things goes well.
Sure.
The 16, and I think if they have any league matches, they should win the matches, you know what I mean, so that they can come up.
Chairman, you left an indelible imprint in the minds of supporters of Accra Hearts of Oak with respect to changing bad results after first leg encounters, with respect to winning laurels for the team. What do you think should be the approach against Bamako?
Oh, Bamako, I know the supporters, the NCC, VC is doing very well. Most of the supporters who are behind the club, those are supporting the club. They really they do well. They go to the club, they go to where the boys are come, they go and sit with them, they talk to them. I think that the NCC too are doing very well. I have to congratulate them, you know what I mean? It's not easy, my brother. Some things are not easy, you know what I mean? But let's hope. Maybe we are in somewhere down now. Tomorrow we can be up again. That's not the end of Accra House of Folk. Accra House of Folk is a big club. Accra House of Folk made me who I am. I'm sitting here today. And everywhere I go, people talk to me, what is happening? I say, things will be okay. Things will be okay. It will be okay. We shouldn't worry, you know what I mean? We should only work hard. If you don't scratch your back, nobody will scratch your back. If you don't take your nerve and scratch your back, who will scratch your back? You know what I mean? So we all have to work hard to bring the club where it is.
Chairman, after the first leg defeat, some supporters of Accra Hearts of Oak started calling for the return of the old guards. I mean, your good self, Nia Ibonte, and the old administrators to come on board to assist. What's your view on that?
Well, we are ready. Our doors are open. I think none of the old management or, the only late Accra House of Folk, the late Raji House, who is not around, may he rest in peace. He's the only one of the management who is around, but Nia Ibonte, and Kwashi, Maxwell Ado, Fifi Paulson, all of us are around, you know what I mean? Ashford Tete, who was in that administration block, he was doing very well. We need to work. We need unity. I will plead with Togbe. I don't want anything in House of Folk. They have made me who I am, and I know he's doing very well, and I have to congratulate him. Everywhere I go, I tell people, don't fight the guy. That guy has taken this club as his own blood, you know what I mean? He's always working. Look at the salaries he pays. Look at the food he pays. Look at this building he's putting. Have you been to Pobima to see what he has done there?
Yeah. He's doing a good job.
These are the things we don't have to fight Togbe. Togbe is my very old friend, but I don't see him often, you know what I mean? But I think he has done very well.
So, Chairman, you are implying that anytime your services are called upon, you are ready to render them?
Anytime. Or me, Nia Ibonte, and Thompson, and Kwashi, all Maxwell Ado, Fifi Paulson. We are prepared to help. Small advice, you know what I mean? If we are from outside group and they have formed some society that we can come and talk or we can come and meet the board, I'm not saying I want to be a board director. If he wants to appoint me, it's okay. I'm not going to force him to appoint any of us as a board directors. Maybe he doesn't want to have a lot of board directors on the board, you know what I mean? But let's talk to him. He's doing very well, you know what I mean? He only needs people around him.
Finally, what will you tell the supporters who think that during your tenure, in terms of infrastructure, yes, we're able to acquire land and other properties. Togbe has come to improve the situation. But in terms of performance in Africa, it's been a disaster. What will you tell them?
Well, my brother, if you look at Ghana football at the moment, we've been out of Ghana football for some time now. all the teams are not doing very well. You know, if you go to the stadium, how many people do you find in the stadium? Unless you do a big advert, like House Kotoko, people will fill the stadium, or Olympics House will fill the stadium. You know, our Ghana football has totally come down. What I will plead with the government, you know, the GRA, they should reduce because the club doesn't have money. And most of the time, when they play big matches like this, all the money goes to GRA. You know, like our time, we forced. By that time, the economy was not like today. You know what I mean? This is what I would plead with the government, you know what I mean? They should come down and call the club onto a meeting, or GFA should meet them, the GRA, and invite them to come and sit to the club and see if they are charging about they reduce it to about some 10, they are now paying about 10 or 15. I don't know how many percentage they are paying at this moment. They should reduce it for the club, or they should let the club work free, you know what I mean? Just more percentage, you know what I mean? We know the economy is not good, but it's Ghana football who makes us what we are on the map.
Okay.
You see, that's what we see in when somebody look at Kotoko or House or any media or any King Faisal, and they look at the league. You know, when I travel outside the country and I meet some Ghanaians in America or London, they all complain, what is happening to our Ghana football? I say it will be okay soon. I don't think the GFA is doing bad, but we should all help to build Ghana football.
Okay. Thank you so much, Mr. Harry Zako. Thank you so
nice
much.
Day. Good morning,
Nice day too, Chairman. Ora Harry Zako, any twetwe nkomo no. On the okan say mpanimfo no on ora ni ayibonte TT Brothers ono Harry Zako mo ye ready. So togbeka so mbeye bibi mu atim no mbeye nemum. Wo me pache wa na wo me kase chinchin a togbe man post there bi wa ye de obetumi aye. No susu se togbe nso wo ya de papa. Oyade infrastructure we tumi putu na apone ade no enti ye omunye kro no monta team nachi na team be fa no to prefra o kire se match e ba so no Bamako no support ni bebe ye anye yi nso aye football omunkonkom no mo sra ban se taxes no de gu clubs no so stadium ahodo no so do so do wontete so na clubs no ho han wo mo na montumi embo adwuma
Jegu so de agudie ho nsame de ma etefo na ye dan ni ya kire Kofi Intojan emre bi atwam na osi aka e de ma BA United or some body ma RTU e body ma crowd bi Kumasi Asante Kodoko de group yes am bo Edma the Black Stars of Ghana me mu eka said here Black Stars e be down many dia Kata 2022 HS matches no e be ye papa na me mu eka say Ghana for cross e be to Sam America Otuado the first 11 cry no enya dia watumi enya na no end de bon common ye busa ne said eye into ejan wo we Ghana ye betumi qualify e de free group no e de akọ it's answer wo hwa answer de emre enhyeda eni afa
I'm not sure no because one they be am say Brazil na be can Argentina no they prepared early so what I say yes yeah they no ntesa ya aka be 2 weeks to the tournament afi na FF nipa emwa but then na nkomla ina isikasemo see be sika na ade no nti no eno na ma sa ne ma no haye so sika so sebi na ka say ye tisika so na ye tisika so dia e de ye nwa bi na ye mfa nya sa ne boy ye tisu ye wa ta ka ne mfa here.
Peace FM.
We ane ensemo Intojan wo de etu gya de hon sebe de ema etefo no achi no ene wo TC Kumasi Asante Kodoko so se de edi kan no ade ba ko ene ya pa ene se wo ma bokotoko ene wo ma bo awie he kutukwasi apia ho onu Intojan ho he Malik Jabe ho he Frempon Mansum enyina ho eso ade be tia ne yakọ na o ma akọ foreign coach na o de o ma ba wajitum se foreign coaches no de eba ahead of o ma bokotoko da a o da so eti ase a o aye coaching courses o kuta lines say ni de sebe Kumasi Asante Kodoko amom homodin
we bu fuye omo muye no kra ba ko omo muye hwe ye wo fo abokotoko asom kotoko enani nyina yes supporters if you need a qualified coach your all players ne bebre nsusu ye qualified ayekuta license ebinum kra coaching national team na ye kotoko no de bia na meka say politics no doso ewo politics na ekun kotoko in a sense say we me work say me kwa kukuchi wo outside because you Ghana hano do we can to assume that they because the premier clubs no me philosophy no bebre mpe say Ghana yempe no kure ade na wo ye nenye so be kan anyway so me mpe sa ne ma no nti I say lower division no na me hano division 1 na only Wow Stars na maybe because you touch me kwa handle mo kakra from there no Premier Division clubs no dey omoka nto yate wonka se adwuma no dey onim nanso oye obi aka no credo ti hey ba sa so e be high
Peace FM.
We ne nsɛm a into Jan wo de etu dwa na kyese no kredi obedi ntina dwuma bɔbɔ na no akyi no ɛne yɛsa ebusa ne sa ayem bi a ɔwɔ futuo bi de ma kɔtɔkɔ na de ɛtɔso mienu no coach ya kɔtɔkɔ akɔfa na ba mi wɔn pam na na
to say no your Legends Club or retired players na your say no ye de ho abo mo say yitu omofo na ade ye be so mo say omuntie footballers no tu de wadwini mu a Burkina coach na nya no kwan mfaso bi ani no so because we Ghanaian coaches wo ha yen me wo ho Frimpong Manso wo Kwesi Apia wo even ya Malik Jaber wo da so wo ho Malik Jaber ti ase Ibrahim Sunday ti ase mo nyo mo technical director so kra so ti ase so ti ko fa sabi Burkina ni de na ba na ya yetia no mfaso be na wo so se Ghana ni be didi abontinsu ni be di akoye agency so agency na mo de sa ni ma na ba team no na mwa because Ghana no se yen ni anko de ye wo ho na ya ntrase be promote ya ye ho na de bia ye de yen apprentice yen nkosoro yen kafom na ahoho na mra media kwaku yen ko yenim da because more na wo ye adwuma no more no na onye experience so what I say if you want work two
Peace FM.
We ne nsɛm a into Jan what they etu dwa ye de ho nsɛm de ema etie for ko dan kwaku ye bo TV a YouTube a obenya full interview na watumi etie
aha na ya sorry dwumadie no eso Infanchi ama Uncle Richie of Richie Plantations Ora Richard Kwanza Sikeni Premier ni papa and Mr. Ando Midwest Contractor 1 or boy Juma papa Minua Adams Al Hassan aka Watara Revenue Officer Senior Custom Officer Tema Collection World Customs Organization Bonabaso and Sister Sylvia Chairman Junior Sister Keche Fabrics next to Georgia Hotel and Chairman Junior Keche Fabrics on Italian come up Honorable Joseph Buahi Edukuku Eminia Kwame Nkrumah Obin Dr. Ernest Obin Davina Hospital Ewa Taifa Mami Frema Jubilee House Chief of Staff Female Record Setter Babona Engine Filling Station Wager Papti Africa Vex Ura Jojo Tibo Nsueko Furniture Ura David Martin Tag Dr. Prince Ayuku Lakeside Estate Ura Chumberima Midwest Ura Willie Brawley Crocodile Machete Mr. Kumi Asante Sound of Construction Dr. KK Pipra na St. Phillips Oni Tunta de Tonta de Power Ghana Kafam Home Plans Master Ewo Ghana Ize Motors Aveno Dab Motors Industrial Area Ura Robert Buafo Kaburo Enterprise Mr. Jackson Watakwa Great Kufata Abuso kan Mr. Dai Toridoyo Akotiman His Majesty Phones Mr. Boa ni tete mensa kuche Pobuma manche onoma haso focus asia omde aye Pobuma project papa the Time Center Ganaba Capital Phones Ken Step and Ura Daniel Boabin Dave Mans producer Nana Kobo 1 and a PH Omina Hana Yasoj Media and Sultan Kweku Yaboa mini enuanum Ernest Bruce Smith any dachi hini any idea good yom sen bro AK Believer Goodness Energy any
Peace FM
any mato any bongo difara e produce show yakram